Hi everyone, AJ here from heartfitnesssolutions.com. This is blog number 1, part 4. Blog was inspired by a client. She wanted to name the top 5 things or the first 5 things that pop into your head that are personality traits about you that really helped with your health and fitness journey. So number 4, it's going to be I have a passion for learning. I don't think I always had a passion for learning, or I just had a different approach to it. I always like trying new things. I'm going to relate this to sports because I think it's what really taught me to fall in love with learning. But it wasn't until I fell in love with screwing up when you're learning something new and learning from those mistakes. That's when I really fell in love with learning. Because until then, learning was kind of a frustrating process. So anyone that knows me, when I was in my late 20s, I decided to learn to ride motocross, which is a weird thing to do when you're a female in your late 20s, but it was one of the things I've always wanted to do. And that was good. It was good. It was good to learn something so difficult when I was a little bit wiser than I would have been when I was younger. Because what I learned from that, I've been able to cross over in every aspect of my life. I used to be really impatient with myself, and when I would screw up learning something, I would take it really personally and I'd be hard on myself. And then I don't know, there was something, I don't know if it was a combination of my friends that were around me and the coach that I knew, who used to help me all the time, who's also one of my best friends. But I just kind of fell in love with the process of being humble about something, realizing that I didn't know what I was doing, getting advice, going out and trying it, practicing, screwing up, learning from my mistakes, and then just getting back up and keep on practicing, getting better and better every day. And that process just kind of got ingrained into everything I do, and it crossed over into everything from my nutrition. So, if there's something that is not adding up with my nutrition, I realize that there's something I don't know that I'm not doing, or there's someone else that has more information that might be able to help me out. So I get as much coaching as I possibly can from someone that I look up to and I know knows more than me. And same thing in a gym. I see a lot of people in the gym that are probably pretty close to hurting themselves doing certain things. We'll take maybe trying to do their max squat, for example. That person just maybe swallowed their pride and realized that this is a learning process and asked advice or got coaching from someone that knew better. It's only going to make them better, and it's going to hopefully prevent an injury, and there's just nothing really bad that can come out of that. So you guys got to swallow your pride and accept the fact that you don't know something about whatever it is you're trying to learn, and get the best coaching or help that you can. And that's the only way you're going to get better. And sometimes you need to take a step back from what you're doing already and focus on some weaknesses that are holding you back, and that's good. If it's holding you back now, you've got to improve that to get any better. And even when you do reach a point where you do know quite a bit, and I'll give an example. Let's say I'm sitting with a group of friends who are not into nutrition, so I'm the most knowledgeable in that circle. I never approach a situation like I know more than someone, or that I'm an expert in something. You just can't have that attitude, because there's always something to be learned, even if you do possess the most knowledge in that group of people that you're talking to. One thing that I learned, and it's really helped me with my clients, is that when I talk to people that have less knowledge about something, what I do learn is the perspective of someone who isn't as knowledgeable. And that helps me connect with my clients or other people that I'm trying to educate. So you can't walk into any situation thinking that you know it all or that you've learned everything that there is to learn, because then you're screwed. You're just going to shoot yourself in the foot. So fall in love with learning. Start off with something that you're really passionate about, and notice that process, and be okay with screwing up, and then try to just use that process and that knowledge and that experience and apply it to everything that you do. Because if you walk into anything thinking you know it all or being afraid to screw up, you're not going to get anywhere. I promise that. Anyway, that's it for today. That was a long one, 5 minutes. All right, ciao.